Okay, all set to go. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Nobody out, runner at first. And a base hit right there. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Austin Riley swings through it for strike one. Out to short, Bogarts. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that one hops the wall. One run is in. Here comes Riley. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-zip.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And there's a ball. Next offering misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. And now 3-0. Pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Merrill in position. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Giving chase. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, Luis Rise stands in. Here comes a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And first offering is fouled off. Arise gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. To the right side. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Manny Machado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's outside. And 1-1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career.
Riley. Oh, the throw is over his head. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's now a two-run game. So one out with two aboard. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Right side. And that's just foul. Goes down looking. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Second and third. Two down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gathers and throws to first. Bogaerts retired. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. King back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 0-1.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground to the left. Bogaerts gets it to first. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Hard hit left side. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Two up, two down. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's a hit. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with two gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a roll up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. That one felt good. It's 5-1. So two away with nobody on. Here's Austin Riley. On the move. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. The right-hander back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1. kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Righty delivers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. Out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Here is Matt Olson as the lefty gets to work. Just missed. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Now one missed. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty, and they'll do it again. No outs, runner on second. That's hard hit in the line. Merrill calls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Profar makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Merrill under this one. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Towards first. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Popped up, sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 4th. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college base.
Oh, diving stop.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
So, man. Aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Harris, a former rookie of the year, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And it drops in, and it gets by him. Now 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Good stretch, and that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. Look out. And it hit him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Riley stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
The pitch. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
And it gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Ozuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Right-handed reliever. Now a screamer into the outfield. That one hops against the fence. The run scores from 3rd. It's 9-1. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at 3rd.
Well done. Drives in the run. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
1-1.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just just attack mode, coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-1. At the plate, Sean Murphy. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Orlando Arcia now at the plate.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Machado out on the play. And there's one away. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. That one is absolutely belted. Harris going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Bogaerts into second. And in scoring position with 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Up the middle, Albies. Tosses to first. Play made, that ends the inning.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.